In this lesson, we will find the area of a sector of a circle. In order to do so, we're going to need to know how to find the area of an entire circle. So just to remind you, the area A of a circle with radius r is given by the formula A equals pi times the radius squared. So for example, let's say this radius measured 3 centimeters, then the area of this circle would be pi times 3 squared centimeters squared, or 9 pi centimeters squared. Okay, on to sectors. A sector of a circle is a region bounded by 2 radii and the intercepted arc. A sector is named by the endpoints of the arc and the center of the circle. For example, in this figure, this sector is bounded by the radius OP and OQ and the arc PQ. So I would name this sector POQ, with O being at the center of my notation since it's the vertex of the angle. So suppose I wanted to find the area of sector AOB. We're going to express our answer in terms of pi and then round to the nearest tenth. The first thing I want to do is find the area of the entire circle. Well, the area of any circle is given by pi times the radius of the circle squared. They give us that the radius is 15 millimeters, so I substitute this into my expression for the area. Of course, 15 squared is 225, so I get that the area of the entire circle is 225 pi millimeters squared. Since the entire circle is 360 degrees, but the measure of angle AOB measures 120 degrees, the sector's area should be 120 divided by 360, or 1/3 of the circle's area. So the area that this sector takes up should be 1/3, simply for the fact that 120 is 1/3 of the measure of the entire circle. So what I do is I take the area of the entire circle, which we calculated previously as 225 pi, and we just said that the area of the sector AOB is exactly 1/3 the area of the entire circle, since 120 is 1/3 of 360. So I get that the area of the sector is 75 pi millimeters squared, and if you use a calculator to evaluate and round, you end up getting that the area of the sector AOB is 235.6 millimeters squared. Now, the proportional reasoning process that we use in the example, we can generalize it. So suppose we have a sector with a central angle measure of m degrees and a radius r. The area of the entire circle is therefore pi times the radius squared, and the area of the sector is m over 360 times the circle's area. This gives the following formula. The area A of a sector of a circle with central angle m and radius r is given by m divided by 360 times the area of the circle, which is pi r squared. So in this lesson, we learned how to find the area of a sector of a circle. To find the area of a sector of a circle, you use proportional reasoning. The area of a sector is given by A equals m degrees over 360 times the area of the circle in its entirety, which is pi r squared, where m is the measure of the angle that creates the arc and r is the radius of the circle.